Hello, we'll be starting in 5 minutes, so please ask your friends to join in quickly. Hello, am I audible? Yeah, let's go. So, hello everyone, welcome to day two of the AI Tools for Application Lifecycle and Research session. I hope all of you would have enjoyed yesterday's session and have taken some takeaways from it. So, continuing the trail today, Pankaj Gupta will show you how to make your React Firebase app tough and reliable by testing like a pro and handling errors smartly. Today, you'll be learning how to write the unit test using Jest and React testing library and error boundaries to catch the crashes. Plus, you'll try cool AI tools like Testem, Codium AI, and ChatGPT for writing the test plans and making the sense of these results. You'll also get hands on by writing real tests, setting up Testem, and checking coverages to catch up any gaps that were formed early that we coded yesterday. So I hope all of you enjoy this session. And without making any further delay, I'll hand it over to Pankaj. Over to you, Pankaj.
Okay. So hello everyone. First, I like to give you the brief summary of what we have done yesterday. So yesterday we have finished the design and requirement part of the Eventis app. So we have used tools like ChatGPT, Notion AI, and Figma AI plugins, and we have created wireframes for the Eventis app. Then we have started the development. In the development, we have first learned the essentials of the React. So how a React component is made, what are React hooks like use state and use effect. Uh, then we have also learned the props management in React app. Uh, and yes, we have created the basic structure of the Eventis app. We have make the pages homepage, events page, add event page, and also done the authentication part using the Firebase. So can I know कि किसने yesterday का सेशन अटेंड नहीं किया था, मतलब वरना कुछ मिस आउट हुआ होगा, वो अपने हैंड रेस कर दो. सो आई थिंक सबने ही कल का सेशन अटेंड किया था. सो पर अगर कुछ मिस आउट भी हुआ तो कि सो नो वरीज. सो मैंने एक गिटहब रिपो बनाया है जिसमें मैंने सब कोड पुश कर दिया है. सो यू कैन गो टू दैट गिटहब रिपो. आई विल जस्ट शेयर माय स्क्रीन. Yes. So this is the GitHub report that I have sent the link in the WhatsApp group. So just uh, download the zip file of that folder, the project. Yes, and just unzip that and open this project in the VS Code editor. Okay. So everyone is with me. Have you downloaded the zip folder of the project? Please do a thumbs up. Okay, we will move further. So after downloading the folder and open it in the VS Code, we will just do the Firebase setup for it. If no, if anyone has not done yet. Okay, first Firebase. Okay, just open the Firebase console. and create a Firebase project and give name eventees and just continue. And you can disable this and you can just enable and creative project. So those who have created the Firebase project, just do a thumbs up so I get to know. Or I will wait for a minute. Okay, I hope everyone has created the Firebase project. So now here you can see a button here, web. So click on this and give the name like event is only and register the app. And you will get this config file. So just copy this part only, Firebase config, and copy it. And here you will in the project folder you will see in the source folder you will see a Firebase folder and the firebase.js file. Just cut this and paste your own Firebase config file and save this. So after pasting this, just do npm install to install all the dependencies and run npm run dev. Okay. So you will see the home page of this. So has everyone copied this and started the app? Please do a thumbs up. Okay. So after you can also use the or try to use the login. So or before this, uh, first go to the Firebase console and here you will see in the build section the authentication part. So in the authentication section, click the get started button and select here email password and enable this. Okay, and save this and also add a new provider has the Google and enable and the public facing name for the project, give it eventees and supported email, you can just give the same email of you have used to log in Firebase and save. Okay. So after this, you will be able to log in. So let's continue with Google. Select one Google account and you will be logged in. Okay. And also, you can see here in the users which users have logged in. So here is my email ID and from which it has been logged in, like Google. You can also try to test the sign up with email and password. So just log out that and do sign up. So I will just keep my name Pankaj and my email ID. And the password. Okay. So we have signed up with the email and password. And here you can see, just reload this. Here you can see the user with this email ID. Okay. So everyone is with me. Please give some reaction. Okay, nice. So now we have done the setup of the project that we have done yesterday, authentication part and all. So now we will continue further. So we will add the logic for the add event. So we will use the Firestore database of the database. So just go to their Firebase console, and in the build section you will see Firestore database. So just click on that, and here click create database. So I am currently in United States. So here it is showing United States. For you, probably it will be India. So choose that and click next. And here select start in test mode and create. Okay. So this is the Firestore database, and also we will be require Cloudinary for storing our event image. So also, we will also do the setup for that. So just go to Cloudinary. Here it is cloudinary.com and just sign up for free. Oh, sign up with Google and continue. So everyone is now on Cloudinary. Just do a thumbs up. Okay. We will move on. And Here you can see the assets. Okay. Uh, in the home.
अरे उन्हीं बस अपन तो टेबल के नीचे मैंने साफ कर दिया। अरे वो जम रखे वाला बा वो मतलब साफ कर। हाँ सब साफ कर दिया।
Okay,
फिर आएंगे
settings.
तो दोबारा साफ कर।
Oh yeah. So in the settings, you will see this upload section.
नहीं बता रही हूँ।
So come to this page, settings and upload. So here you have to create a upload preset. So click that button upload preset and give it a name. So I am giving this eventage storage. Okay, eventage storage, and the signing mode, choose unsigned. Event storage unsigned and save this. Okay, so it has been created. Okay, so we will require its upload preset name, and one more thing, we will do it further. So now come to our app and open the GitHub Copilot. Okay, and go to the add event page, and here give a command. So I will writing. So
अरे भाई दवा दे दे।
uh, make the submit function of the add event page. Save the data to the Firestore database and the image to Cloudinary. Get the URL from the Cloudinary and uh, uh, save it to the database. I will just hit enter and see what it changes.
बोल बोल पानी।
Okay. Okay. So in the firebase.js file, you can see it has import the get firestore from the Firebase and export the DB from that. I will just uh, give this command to you. Prompt. You will just enter in your GitHub Copilot. Okay. And in the add event page, it has given us to enter our Cloudinary upload preset and cloud name. So we will do that. So here you can see in the Cloudinary, this is our upload preset name. So copy this and paste in at this. Cloudinary upload preset is event is storage, and the cloud name you can see from the here settings API keys. So our cloud name is this. So copy this and paste it here. So our Cloudinary setup is done. We have given the upload preset name and cloud name, and this is the URL. where we have to upload the image and get the URL. So give a thumbs up that you have reached till here. If you have some doubt, you can ask me. Okay, we will move further. So in the handle submit, it will first upload the image to that Cloudinary and return us the URL, and then the URL we will attach to our form data, like we have taking the title, description, category, and date and more. And then after the updated data, we will save that to our Firestore database. Okay, so this all code is written by the GitHub Copilot, and let's see how it works. And after we have added the event, it will uh, redirect us to the slash event page. Okay, so let's save this and just see if it is working. So reload the page and add a event title, like I'm giving it a hackathon, description, test hackathon, date I am giving like this only, and location like I am giving visit. Category you can select, this is technology, and image you can select. So here I have one image, so I will just upload that. Organizer name I will give visit only, contact email. Okay, so I will just create it. Okay, event is successfully created. So currently we are not fetching the data from the Firestore, but you can see in the Firestore database the event will be added. So go to the Firebase console, and here just reload this. Just a second. Yeah. So here you can see in the events collection, object is created with the ID and the data we have just uploaded. So here you can see the link. I will just copy it and enter it here. So here you can see the image is properly uploaded to the Cloudinary, and in the Cloudinary also in the assets. Uh, yeah, here you can see the image is uploaded. Okay. Does it is working for all? Please give some response. Okay. So before fetching the events, we have to also see that only logged in person can add the event. So for that, we will just add a protected route for it. So just give a prompt here. I want only a logged in user to access the add event page. So create a protected route for it. Okay, I will hit enter. So in the components, it has created a protected route component. So it will just getting the data from the our user context. So it is giving us is the user logged in or is loading. So if the user is not logged in, it will navigate us to the login page. Uh, okay, and we will wrap this protected route around the add event page. Okay, so when someone access the add event page, it should be logged in. So let's test this. So now I am currently logged in and I can access this page. So now I will log out and just go to the page. And now I'll try to access the add event page. So you can see it has not opened the add event page and redirect us to the login page. So you have to log in first to access the add event page. I will just paste that prompt for you. Also, if somebody want the code, I will just push this and you can directly go to the GitHub link and access that. Added add event functionality. Okay. So I have pushed this code, so you can access the code from that. Also run the development server. So now we have uh, done the add event part. So now we will do the explore events. So in the explore events, we want all the data from the Firestore database. So let me create one more. So it was populate. So like test event only. Okay. And some category and image. This is good. Organizer name. I am giving my name and email ID. So I will create one more. Okay. So in the Firestore database, you can see the event has been created. Okay. So now we will fetch all the events from the Firestore database. And so for that, in the pages, go to the events folder and the event.jsx. So in this, we are just using the dummy database right now. Now we will add the logic for that. So just I will enter in the events page, fetch the events from the Firestore database and also sort the events in the uh, in the order of their date. Okay, I will hit enter. So till now everyone is good. Any doubts? I'll just keep it. Okay. So it is importing the collection get docs from the Firebase Firestore, and it is using the use effect hook, and the dependencies list is empty. Means it will fetch the details only once in the start, and here it is using the get docs and the collection. We have the events collection, and from there it will fetch all the events, and also here it is sorting the events by its date. So let's see if it is working. Yeah. So here you can see in the upcoming events, it is showing us the event that you have just created. Okay. So I will just paste that prompt to you. Okay. So after this, we will see the event detail page. So in the event detail page, we are currently using the dummy data. So we want to get the data from the Firestore database. So we will also update this in the event detail page. Use the events from the Firestore database. Okay. So it has also use the same approach of the events page. Just instead of fetching all the events from the Firestore database, it is fetching only one event with its event ID. Okay. So let's see if it is working. Reload the page and just click view details. So here you can see the event detail page of this event. I also try the next one. Yeah. So it is working fine. I also just push this code to GitHub. Um, Okay. So those who want the code, they can just get it from the GitHub. Just start the server. Okay. So now I think we have uh, almost created our app. The add event is done. We are creating the event and storing in the Firebase, and the image is stored in the Cloudinary. And also the in the explore events, we are fetching the events from the uh, Firebase, and also the in the event detail page also. Okay. So I think uh, it is enough for now for development. You can just add many features to it, like you can in the events you can add the filters, like for with a search functionality, that thing. And in the profile also you can see add a feature that you can see your events you have created, edit and delete them So this is your task you can do. Okay. For now, the development part is completed. So now we will move on to the testing part. So I will just open that slide. So till now everyone is good. Any doubts about the development? Anything integration of the Firebase, Cloudinary, or in the React app? If everyone is good, then give a thumbs up. So we will move forward to the testing part. Okay. Okay, we will move forward to the testing part. Yeah. So, in the testing, first we will see what are the types of errors in the software development. So, first is the syntax error. So, it is generally if we do the write the incorrect syntax or you violate the programming rules, we will get the syntax error. Like in the yesterday, uh, in the uh, add in the while using the use state, instead of the square brackets I have used the curly brackets, so it has given me the syntax error. Okay, so this is the example of syntax error. And logical error, it is basically the error in the logic. So like example, in the events page, uh, here in the events page we are sorting the events according to a date. So here without we are if we directly access the date without converting into a number, we can get a error there. So it will like a logical error. Okay. And semantic errors. So semantic errors are basically our code is compiled successfully, and but the output we will get is not as we expected. So, for example, if we are using the protected route component for the add event page, so no unlogged in user can access that page. If that doesn't work, it comes to the semantic error. And fourth one is the runtime error. So it generally comes when we are executing the application, like if we are creating our event. So in between, just say we are not the uploading to the Cloudinary, it not occurred, and we not get the link, and so that our upload the data to the Firestore database is also not done. So it will come under the runtime error. Okay. And fifth one is the configuration error. So it is generally occur during the setup of the project and the deployment. Setup like okay, if you have an error of in the Firebase configuration file or in the deployment. So these are the configuration error. Okay. So now we will move on to the steps which are involved in the error handling and testing. So first is we will see the scenarios where we can get the errors from. Okay. After identify all the errors, we will design the test cases for it. Okay. After that, we will simulate the error conditions, and then validate the error responses. Like we are getting various error. So for that we will do the error handling for that, and then after that we will do the system recovery and retesting. Okay, then we will move on to what are the types of software testing. So basically, there are two types: manual testing and testing. So manual testing is done by a human tester, and the automation testing is done by our automotive tools like Jest or Selenium, etc. In the manual testing, we are having three types: white box, black box, and gray box. So in the white box, if the user have a good knowledge of the internal coding, how the functions are actually working and all, so it comes under the white box. And in the black box, if the tester have doesn't any idea of the working of code, so it will generally work on the behavior of input and output. And gray box had the same, it is mixture of white and black, so it partially have the knowledge of the internal coding. Okay. In the black box, we have two types: testing and non-functional testing. So in the functional testing, we will check the actual software functions are working properly or not. And in the non-functional testing, we will actually focus on the uh, quality attributes of the system. Okay. Uh, then again, in the functional testing, we have unit testing, integration, and system testing. So in the unit testing, we majorly focus on a particular part of the code. Like in the React, we have various components. We will write unit test for a particular component if it is working properly. And integration testing is we test between two modules. Okay, and the system testing is the overall end-to-end testing of the system. And in the non-functional testing, we have again three types: performance testing, performance, so how our app is actually performing. So it have four more types: load testing, stress testing, scalability, and stability. And then we have usability. So how is the user experience, user interface, and compatibility. So it is running on various web browser. So it will test it. So moving on to next. So we will see the unit testing in more detail. So basically, I have or say said it is used for the individual units and components for testing. So it all tests the smallest pieces of codes, so typically functions or methods or in the React components. So and unit testing helps uh, identify bugs earlier in the development cycle only, and enhances code quality, and also reduces the code fixing issues. And also it is essential part of the test driven development. Okay, so this is the unit testing. So now we will see how it is actually coded. So here it is our counter component, React component. It has been rendered in the app component. Okay, and this is our actual testing code. Okay, so we name this file like the for React component we use the like counter.jsx. For testing we use counter.test.jsx. Okay, so in this we have import the render and fire event from the testing library React, and also import the counter component. So this is the syntax for testing. So first we will describe, enter the component which we have to test, and the function, and it is a syntax for actually executing a unit test. So it is for checking if the counter displays the correct initial count. So in the app component you can see it has we have given a zero initial count, and so the initial count of the count variable will be zero. Okay, so first in this you can see it will render that component with that initial value, and we will get a function that is get by test ID. So by using this function, we can get the actual count variable from the counter component. So we can actually check what is the value of count. So we will get the count value and we'll just check if it is equal to 0, which is our initial count. Okay. So if the count value is equal to 0, then our test case will pass. Okay. Similarly, this is the second test case. So in this, we are checking if the count is increment by 1. So in this, we have similarly render the counter component, and we have get two rules. First is the get by test ID, which will use to get the count value, and second is the get by role, which will use to get the button to increment. So we have get the increment button and then the count value. Okay. So we will check if the count value is initially 1. Then we will click. This is the fire event from the testing library. So we will fire event dot click that button and then see if the count value is equal to 1. If it succeeds, then the test case will be passed. Okay. Moving on to the next, that is integration testing. So in the integration testing, we are just testing how the two modules are interacting and exchanging the data between them. And then the goal of the integration testing is to identify any problem or bugs that arise between different components and combined and interact with each other, how it is interacting with each other. We will test that. Next is system testing. So in the system testing, we basically evaluates the overall functionality and the performance uh, of a fully integrated system of the software solution, and then it tests if the system meets the specified requirements and if it is suitable to be delivered to the end users. Okay. You can see here the workflow of the system testing. So it will first set up the test environment, generate the test cases, with then generating the testing data, execute the test cases, defect reporting, regression testing, log defects, and then retest. So this is done after the integration testing and before the acceptance testing. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. So, what are the tools we are using for unit testing? First will be the Codo. First, it is basically पहले ये Codium ही आया था and then ये Codo बन गया. So, it is in basically we can use as an extension from the VS Code. So it is just like the GitHub Copilot. So for it is more good for the testing purposes. We will use this for writing the test of our React components. Then next we will use is the Reflect. So it is basically an web app for testing our UI. So how an end-to-end system, how is it working? Okay. So now we will go to our project. Yes. And here just, or you can just download the extension from this Podo. So here is that extension. I have already installed that. Okay. And then first we will write the test case for the add event page. Okay. So this is the add event page. So we will write the test case for that. For that, you can just after downloading the Codo, you will just see a button here, CodoGen. Just click that. So here you can see interface like the GitHub Copilot, and here you can just paste a prompt. Okay, just paste it. So it will create a test unit test file for that particular component. So here I am writing, you can use the @ and choose that component, add event component. So it will just write a unit test for it, which will check if the component is rendering properly, checking all the form fields and stimulating the input changes and all. Okay, so I will just hit the enter and just see. So it is reading the add event page, and it has created the add event .test.jsx file, which is the actual testing file we want. Okay, just go to the in the add event folder. You will see add event.test.jsx. I will also give you the prompt for that. Okay. So in this add event.text or test.jsx, you can see the describe. So in this, it is given the add event, so it will test the add event page, and then the function, which is all the test cases. So first, it will check the renders without crashing. Then it will test that all renders all the fields and the submit button, and also check updates the input values on change. Okay, so we can run the test cases just by writing this command. You can just write npm test and hit enter. Okay, so here you can see our all test cases has been passed, all the three test cases. Okay, similarly you can create the test cases for all the components. So I will just create that. So for the add event, here I will write events page. Okay, or component for I will remove this, all the events properly, and run this. Oh, so here you can see error has been occurred here. So here provide get docs. So what we can do is copy this error and paste this to the code AI and tell him to fix this, fix the error and update the required files. Okay, it is still giving the error. Oh, get error it is fine. Okay, I will again copy and paste this. So sometimes this occur. So you can follow this approach. Okay. Now you can see it has been passed. You can just quit and again run npm test. Okay. So our two test files are passed and the fire test cases. So you can just see what it has done. So in the event.test, it has checked renders without crashing and also check all the events properly. It is rendering or not. Similarly, we will create the test cases for the other files like the event detail page. Oh, I'll copy this. So I've choose here the event detail page and the test cases. Oh, verifying that and checking, fetching the event properly. Till here, everyone is good. Anyone has any doubts, they can ask. So you can see here in the event detail dot test, uh, it has created a mock event which is really used if it rendering the event properly. Yes, and also again we can test that npm test. Okay, so our three test file has been passed. Okay, now we will do the same for the login and sign up. So we can just create the test cases in this as we are using the auth component for it. We'll create the test case for the auth component. You can just try it by yourself and create the test files for all the components you need. Okay, so it should verify it is rendering properly. All the test files are input fields are properly and yeah, just hit enter. Okay, so it has given us the error. We will just fix that. The path name is not defined. We will just copy this and give it to it. Fix this error and update the required files. Okay, so error has been solved. So in the auth.test file, you can just see it is done the testing of the auth component. So it is first rendering that auth component and checking. So it is first getting the all the input component is name, email, password, and then it is using the fire event to change the input field, and then checking the input value in the actual auth component if it is the same, and also for the email password. Okay, so this was for the sign up page and this was for the login page. Okay, so I think we have done the majorly all the testing of the components. So the add event page, event detail, and events page, and the auth page. Okay, we can just hit npm run test, npm test, and see if it's all working properly. Yeah. So four test files have been passed and 11 test cases. Okay. Uh, Now we will see the UI testing for this. Okay. So you can just go to the reflect testing tool. So the domain is reflect.run. You can just go there. Okay. I'll just open it in this browser. Okay. And just log in it. Okay. For this, you would require your Wes email ID. So I will just open this with my Wes email. Just log in with that email ID. Yeah. So I previously used this tool for testing. So uh, if everyone has opened this Reflect web app, so please do a thumbs up so we can create a test case for it. And also I will push the all the test code also, so you can refer that. Okay. Okay. Also run that. Okay. So for this reflect, you can just create a test, and here you can see. So you can you should give a name to a test. So like I will give a event is test. Okay, and here you can choose the device profile. So we have here we choose desktop, and here you should choose if it is a public or your private domain. So if you are using the local host for development, so for the local host, we just should download the tunnel for that. So I have downloaded that. Okay, so I will just, yeah. So here you can see this reflect tunnel. Okay. So in the this is the reflect tunnel. Actually, it is connected. So I will show you the settings what you have to do. Okay. I think I will first disconnect that so you can just follow and then connect. Okay. So here you have to paste the API key of that or your reflect. So yeah. So just back, and here you can see the secrets. Okay. Okay, here you can see a generate an API key. Click here. Okay. So I have a API key here. So if you have not, you can just create that API key. I will just copy that and paste it here. Okay, yeah, it is not copied, I think. Okay. Fail to initialize another connection. Okay, it is showing it is not a valid API key. What I will do just uh, quit it or quit the tunnel and open once more and try to connect it. Let's first in this browser. Okay, so I have revoke and renew the API key and just copy that and see if it is working. Okay, I think it worked. Just see here in the create test. Yeah, it is connected. So in the test, we have just event is test desktop and the URL of our app. Just copy this and paste it here. Okay. Oh, so here I will choose the our connected app. Okay. Connected device and our URL, localhost URL, and do begin recording. So everyone is good to hear. Any doubts? Okay. So you can just test it. So like first I will do login and I'll write and enter the password and login. Okay, I think it is. Oh, I will do just sign up. Okay. I think the password I have put that is wrong or the email address. So I will just create one more and sign up. Yeah, it is sign up. And we can just explore the events. So it is loading that event. You can just see the event detail, add event. You can try to add an event. So it is just it is recording what the activity we are doing in this app, and when we run the test, it will check all the steps we are doing and give us this report of that. I will create one more event for it. Test one. Okay, and the date, location. Mumbai, and category like sports, and choose a file, upload. Okay, and organizer. Okay, and just create a event. So the event has been created, and here you can see. Okay, so I think we have tested all the parts of our app. You can just save this and save and run. Okay, you can watch this live. Okay, so it will run all the things that we have just done yet. So it will also test if the login credentials are wrong, so it is not logging in. And okay, okay, oh, okay. So I have in the Firebase you can not sign up with the same email. Okay, so it is resuming the execution. Okay, so what we can do, just exit this and create one more test case. Because I think our sign up is not working properly. Test 2 and the private. Begin recording. So this time I will do it with the Google, or yeah, I will do it with Google. And next, enter the. It is logging in, I think. Okay. I don't know why it is not working. I will create one more very quickly. Okay. Explore event. Try to add the event. Use the file. Upload. Organizer name. Create event. Okay. The date is of past. Create. Yeah. So event is created. Here you can see the test2. Okay. Now we can save this and run. Watch live. Oh, now it is adding the event. Okay, the test is completed. And in this actual app, you can see it has actually created that same event. So it is not just a recording, it is actually testing the app. Okay. I will just take a 5 minutes break. You can also drink your water or have some snacks. Just a 5 minute break. I will be starting in just 2 minutes. So be ready. Okay, now we'll just start. So we have finished with the development part and the testing part. So we have added the test cases for all the components we are using and pages, and we have also done the UI testing of our app. So if it is working properly, so you can also just schedule it every week, or you can just manually run the test. Okay, just a second. Okay. So now we will move on to the deployment part of this. So you can just deploy it with the Firebase very easily. So we will see that. So go to your Firebase project. So in the build, uh, you can see the hosting section. So just click it, hosting. Okay. You can just click get started. Okay. So it is telling us to download the Firebase tool. So just copy it and just paste the command and run. Okay. So the package has been installed, and just move this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next, just click next, and you will just see this command Firebase login and init. So I will just copy it. So I have previously logged in, so I will first log out. So you can just see what is the login process. And now I will log in. So enable Gemini, I will say no here. Okay, so allow Firebase client and emulator suite usage and error reporting information. I will do yes. So now it will connect. Okay, it has come to this. I'll just control this, and I want to open this tab. Okay, well again. Okay, okay. I think it is fine. Okay, this account only I have to choose. Okay, so now it is successfully logged in. Yeah, and now we have to hit the Firebase init command. So after login, you will see this message success logged in has the email you have provided or that you have used for Firebase login. So I will just hit here uh, Firebase init. Okay. So before doing this, you have to ensure that you have pushed your code to the GitHub. So I have previously pushed the code to the my GitHub only. That the link I have provided. So you can also do that. Uh, so I will just for now I will choose the option here. So hosting configuration file, or we have to choose this option configuration files for Firebase hosting and optionally set up GitHub Action Deploy and use spacebar to select and hit enter. Okay, so it is asking for me to choose a project. So we have created a Firebase project. So we will choose the use an existing project. Yeah. So it has given us the project. So my project is this one, first one only. Event is A8056. Yeah. And what do you want to use a public directory? Uh, yes, public directory or single app. Oh, yes, automatic build deploy with GitHub. Yes. Okay. So it is asking for the GitHub credential. Okay, it has sent me the verification code. I will just open the app. So now it is linking with my GitHub account. Okay, I get the code. Okay, so it has successfully logged in with my GitHub. Yeah. So for which GitHub repository would you like to set up? So I will just uh, give my this. I will just copy this. My GitHub username and the project name, repo name, and paste it here and hit enter. Okay. So set up the workflow to run a build script before every deploy. Yes. So what script should be run? So it should be npm run build to build or set up a deployment to sites live channel with a PR merge. Okay, how to buy here? What is the name of the GitHub branch associated with our site live channel? Okay, it will be main. I will hit enter. Okay. So I think the initialization of our project is done. So it has created the public repo, sorry, public folder. So it is actually our build folder, and now we run the next command it has given us, which is Firebase deploy. So I'll just copy this and paste this Firebase deploy. Okay, let's see what it is giving. Okay, it is giving us like this. For this, we can again do that. We will first add all the content of this in our GitHub. Okay, then commit. Okay, then okay, it is working fine. And now I will just do again Firebase deploy. Let's see now. And again check and reload. Just choose the other link. Okay, this is okay. This is showing like this only. I don't know why. मैंने पहले भी डिप्लॉय करके ट्राई किया था तो स्टार्टिंग में उसने ऐसे ही दिखाया था. आई थिंक इट विल टेक सम टाइम टू reflect this. I can show you some other app, demo app that I have deployed. So in this, uh, I have deployed that I have built for the demo. Okay, so here you can see it is working fine. I have built a similar app for just demo purpose, so it has developed. Let's some give some time into it. Okay. Uh, so we can also use Vercel for deployment. So you can just go to Vercel, okay, and go to either login, continue with Google. Okay, this are. Okay, I will just use some other another account. Okay. Okay. I have logged in this with my email. So I have deployed many apps here. So you can just here connect this to your GitHub and add new project, add new and select that repository. So for me it is eventees. So I will just import it and just hit deploy. Okay, so it has deployed our app. So in the Vercel dashboard, you can just click this link and yes, you can see our deployed app. I will just copy this and paste it here so you can also try it. If anyone is facing some problem, you can just ask. I will help you. Okay. So we have done the deployment with the Vercel. So also we will see what is the current scenario of our Firebase, why it is having an issue. Okay. So in the checked firebase.json, just is here npm run build. Okay. So it has created dist folder. So let me write here dist. Okay. So in the dish folder, our build folder is ready. So I have just updated this with the dish folder, and now I will just add it first to the GitHub. And now let's see if it is working. So this was our Firebase hosting. I will exit all the links. Yeah. And in the hosting, oh yes. So we will now, I now will see if it is working. I think now it, okay. I will just hit the Firebase deploy command now. Yeah, I think now it should work. Let's see. Yeah, now it is working perfectly. Oh, here you can see. I will close these things. We have done deployment with the Vercel. Uh, yes. Oh, yeah, here. So this was a actual Firebase project. Eventees you can see, and in hosting you can see this link. Just click here. Just I'll reload this. Yeah, it is working. Also copy this and give you. So I'll send you both the links on Vercel and as well as the Firebase app. So it is working fine. So I have just clicked the add event and it is directed me to the login page. So I will log in that and continue. So yeah, it is working fine. Okay. Yeah. So whenever if you in the deployment, so if you change something, some code or fix some bug or add additional functionality, you will just push this code to the GitHub and it will automatically update in the Firebase deployment. So I will just show you that. So like in the home page, I will just edit here something like by Pankaj. Save this and push this to my GitHub. Uh, Change title. So let's see if it is working or we have to run the Firebase deploy command. So first I will see the GitHub where it is showing the change title commit and in the Firebase I will see here. Okay, it is the demo project. Just delete this. Yeah, this one. Reload this and now click Okay, it is not yet. Oh, what can I do is run that Firebase deploy command, and now see if it is working. Okay, reload that. I think it will take some time. Let's see on the Verso also if it is fine. Okay, just open the Verso. Yeah, so in the Verso you can just see it is showing it has adopted the latest commit change title, and you can just click here and see it is updated the title. It has not yet updated in the Firebase. Let's see one more time. It has not updated yet. Let me do, I think, Imran build, or then I will push. Okay. Then I will do uh, Firebase deploy. And now let's see if it is working. Yeah, it is updated. So so first we have to run the build command, then push the code to the GitHub, and then run the Firebase deploy. So it will be deployed. So it is much easier in the Vercel. So we have just pushed the code to the GitHub, and it has automatically updated the Vercel app. Okay. So we have also seen how to deploy the React app. Okay. So now you just summarize what we have done. Okay. So so at the start of the development, we have studied the React fundamentals, the React component, states, all the hooks. Okay. Then how we have integrated the Firebase, like the authentication, the Fireflow database for the CRUD operations, for storing the events and fetching all the events. Then we have also seen hosting on Firebase. Okay. Then we have used all the AI tools, like for the development we have used the ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, Cursor SD, and uh, also for the testing we have used the Codo AI, which is the extension from VS Code, and also we have used Reflect for UI testing and end-to-end system testing, and then yeah, for testing we have used, and we have all see what are the real world engineering practices. Okay, so now we will wrap up this session, and thank you for being there till now. So we will just share you the feedback form. Just fill it, and tomorrow we will see the maintenance and the research part in the software development. So at the same time, 10 a.m. tomorrow, we will see that. And if someone have any doubts or any query, we have a doubt clearing session today at 9 p.m. So you can just come and ask. Yes. So you have just send the feedback form link. You can fill that. Okay. This session is on a day after tomorrow, which is on 12th June. So again, I'm telling the session is on 12 June at same time and same link or at 10 a.m. So uh, join that session. Yes. And those who have filled the form, they can leave.